Dr. Robert C. Brooks, Staff Inductee.
Bob and I both came to the West Des Moines schools at the same year, 78, 79. I was fortunate enough to get hired at Indian Hills. Our paths crossed and it was just meant to be. There was just something about the click that happened between him and the students, this community he embraced everything about. He seemed to have such a grasp on every subject area and be so tuned in to what teachers were trying to do. A very long day, but he loved every minute of it. I don't think I ever once heard him complain about his job. I had the drama program at Indian Hills. So I think he became much more enamored, even with the drama program here at Valley, because he knew that my students fed into it. And he always loved drama, but I think he saw it more on a par. And I saw that very same thing happen when our daughter became a cheerleader for 4 years at Valley. I don't think he had any idea how hard cheerleaders worked, how much of a sport cheerleading was. His whole perception of cheerleading changed, and that's where I saw him wanting to balance more. He was big on athletics, don't get me wrong, but I did see him starting to really branch out into all these other areas. Probably the most important thing was that there were limitless possibilities for students. I was amazed at how his breadth of knowledge, and maybe it was more breadth of people skills and all of that. Sam was his right hand. Sam was just that kind of friend. He would have done anything for Bob. Sam was an example of somebody who literally, his job was elevated because Bob saw how important he was. He was always centered around what mattered. One whole wall in the house, all the awards and honors that he could fit on that wall. The rest of them were in the cedar chest. And I look at that and I think, wow, I mean, he accomplished so much. And now there they are as a visible reminder. He absolutely loved Valley High School. I don't think there was a better fit. He wanted to be at every activity, every athletic event. And when he retired in 2000, you know, he still kept pretty good tabs on Valley. And you know, I still am surprised when I run into Valley students and they say, I was never in your husband's office. And I'm like, well, he had all kinds of students in his office, and normally he didn't even see the ones that were in trouble. So I'd rather hear you say that you were in his office, because he thrived on being part of students' lives at all levels and for all reasons. It makes me very proud that he's getting this honor. He would just be absolutely beside himself.